My name is Ragosta. I'm a psychic medium, and this is going to be another question for the work Q&A with Spirit book. And I'm going to jump ahead for the next two videos, I'm going to jump ahead for obvious reasons because it's actually discussing about the time of 2012. So I thought that would be apropos. So I'm going to go out of order, out of Virgo order, but it's appropriate. So we're taking a look at question number 8. Question being, tell us about the shift predicted for 2012. How will it affect us on a global and personal level? What should we expect to see and feel? Very well. All right, this was channeled on February 12th, 2008. Greetings, dear one. While we try to stay away from the doom and gloom predictions of that time period, we will discuss the energy effects. The actual shift is a shift in energy or perspective. Many mystics have made predictions, but these said predictions can shift if the consciousness on the globe shifts, which brings us back to the actual shift in consciousness. It is not so much the predicted catastrophes as how people will and already are reacting to this shift of energy. We will see this in physical effect starting in the calendar year of 2008. Though during 2007, a global purification is taking place. The energy shift upcoming is of the same mentioned Aquarian age, which has been rising in energy for many decades now. Edgar Cayce, who Edward is so fond of, has discussed this among his works, and is still to this very day worth reading or rereading. I went through a big Edgar Cayce phase. It's one of the materials I just grabbed anything that I can get my hands on about Edgar Cayce, who was known as the Sleeping Prophet, and he's definitely worth to check into if you haven't already. So this Aquarian age, or age of Aquarius, to phrase a song that Edward enjoyed since his youth, is truly upon us. Okay. 2007 is the opening act, so to speak, but the show has begun. The energy, in a purifying way, has and is taking place. I loved that song by the Fifth Dimension, Age of Aquarius, and I still love it to this day. Of course, I didn't know consciously what I was singing along to. Of course, that was a long time ago, many, 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 many moons ago. I guess it was either the late 60s or the early 70s for me, and it was the time of vinyl, so I had my record player, and I used to sing along, God bless my little heart, sing along to that song. Still love it, though, to this day. Okay, this said Aquarian energy is of brotherhood, working together as a whole, a unit, while still maintaining individuality. What you do to a person reflects on how you will be treated yourself. For all are truly connected, so if harm is inflicted on someone, you in turn harm yourself energetically. We do not have to remind you of an event that occurred in September 2001, since you and Edward were in New York at the time. I was there at the time. I had just moved in the weekend prior, and the person who asked this question at the time did live in New York. I don't know, he might still live in New York, but such an event does not have to be repeated. Thank God. If the globe receives the message, to change your ways of thinking in terms of me or I to we. So, it's changing our focus from me to we. including everyone. It's really the way to go. We being for the good of all, not just for yourself, with no regard to possible harm to others. As to what you can expect to feel change, which is already being felt by those who are sensitive. Change in perspective, change in mindset, change in the way of doing things. As to what you can expect to see, purification for the calendar year of 2007. Okay? As the years progress, shifts in people's existence, way of living, how money is made. The question to ask yourself for every eye reading these words: are you assisting the planet or hurting the planet? Which refers to the environment, the animals, and the people on the globe. There is time to change your ways if necessary. There still is time. By shifting your perspective or consciousness, you assist the globe and the greater good cause. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And so it ends. So I'd like to thank you for watching, tuning in, and please feel free to send in a question for this book, The Work Q&A with Spirit book. And send it to MediumTarotTV at AOL.com. I'll put that email address right below. And, please send in your questions. This is, I think, important for the world to open up their point of view. So, till next time we connect, thank you, and have a blessed day.